Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, December 14th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I listen to my deeper calls of evolution to help move me. And today we still have Mars at 0 degrees Sagittarius. So with Mars still at 0, our energy still may be kind of turned down just a little bit. I think we'll find it increasing slightly, but it takes a little time to get moving. In fact, I do have the slowing down card here. So still feeling a little slower than usual with this energy. Adding to that, we have the moon moving into Taurus. So moon in Taurus, sun in Sagittarius is an interesting combination. Moon in Taurus brings us to Earth. It brings our connection to Earth. Taurus and Sagittarius are both observers. They're very observant. And so when we have the moon in Taurus and the sun in Sagittarius, we may find ourselves extra observant, but it may not be like pie in the sky, philosopher observant, which is, Sagittarius. We're really observing like what's going on in front of us on this planet, which can be good in moderation. Everything in moderation, right? So watch for what you are observing. The other call of what happens with Taurus and Sagittarius connected or in combination is a desire to expand in and through pleasure. Sagittarius will never say no to a good time, and Taurus is like, bring on the pleasure, bring on the goodness. So again, check yourself with that and find your balance, find your moderation, and let some of your pleasure not just be through indulgence, but let some of your pleasure be through connecting to the planet, like looking at the beauty that surrounds you. All right, so moon in Taurus can also bring up for us worth stuff. So the moon can reveal our emotions, whether they are on the surface or whether they are hidden underneath. And I think so many of us have deeper worth issues under the surface. So be aware that there may be some times that those energies spike, especially if you are seeking indulgence. What is the underlying? Is it just out of pleasure, or is there some deeper worth energy coming up? We start the day with the moon and Mercury connecting. Mercury is newly in Capricorn. Capricorn is about making that mental commitment, mental responsibility. And so this may be a call, like through your mental responsibility, whether it's through journaling or something else, checking in. How are you feeling? How are you feeling worth-wise? I know there's a lot of money stuff happening on the planet right now, right? And so you may want to check in with that. Like, how are you really feeling? Are you feeling insecure with that? Are you feeling okay? Connect in. Notice what's going on. It's okay to be present with discomfort. In fact, it's very important to be able to be present with discomfort, because it's from being present in that place that we can evolve it. And that's part of that energy of today, is that energy of listening and being able to evolve from that place of listening. Moon moves on to square Saturn. I actually like this square. The square feels very productive. Saturn in Aquarius, helping us align with our purpose through the power of vision. Taurus reminds us, okay, we want to take the vision and bring it down. Sometimes Aquarius isn't necessarily good at aligning with a vision and bringing it in, bringing it down. So this energy helps, but it may not feel natural. It might be like, can't I just stay here in the clouds? Can't I just stay here in the vision? Taurus is like, no, let's take some practical steps. Even if those practical steps are not taken today, that energy feels productive, even if it's like making a list of the practical steps that will come into play at some future time. We end the day with the moon in Taurus connecting to Uranus in Taurus. Uranus is here to evolve us. That's the name of the day, is evolution. Evolution, revolution, moving us through our processes. The moon there, again, can bring up anything that's been really hidden, pushed under the rug, not dealt with. Uranus is notorious for being able to trigger us. These triggers, these pokes, are meant to help us see what we have been avoiding that we can no longer avoid. This will be happening later in the evening, but if you start feeling like rubbed in a negative fashion by the universe or poked and prodded a bit, that is probably Uranus. The language is hilarious of it all. I agree. But anyway, that's probably the Uranus energy trying to get your attention. Again, the name of the game is presence, and we want to bring like the Sagittarius from, pie in the sky, vision, philosophy, down to like, okay, what's going on here in the physical. So that is it for the day. Let's look at these cards. I have the Fool card. I feel like this does have to do with this Mars and Sagittarius energy. I think it still has to do with the South Node energy that I spoke of yesterday. If you didn't watch yesterday's scope, you may want to go back and watch that. Be aware, Mars is syncing with the South Node, so still be aware of any old patterns that you keep making that you're being called to shift at this time. Notice where you're being called to change. That's another work of that personal evolution work. I have the Guilt card, which is just a card of mental discomfort. So there may be some of that coming through in the energy. I have these two as well, which are very interesting. The Intensity card and the Slowing Down card. So again, I think today has kind of that feel where it'll be like, nah, and then slow down, connect, and slow down and connect. This is maybe also what is coming, more of this intensity with Mars in a fire sign. So it's also this call, slow down, ground in, connect, to support you as any action energy increases. The final card that has not been mentioned is the Silence card. This is a card of vision. This is a card of bright future. Keep that in mind, especially when you're having the triggery moments. Like, these triggery moments are leading to a much brighter future. Keep that in mind as you are called into that presence. So that's it for today. You can book a reading. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, you can also book a holiday reading. You can buy a gift certificate. And one of these days I'm going to have this transit list up. So be on the lookout for that. The better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.